But when the fog cleared, he discovered that it was, in fact, empty.
These sarcophagi are molds, rebirthing the bodies of the burnt one. Failure after failure, they keep coming back. They lie dormant, and then they awake at an appropriate time, during times of dark, to perform a task. The taskmaster unknown, doom spelled on the flip side of a coin. Little dolls in a dollhouse made of matches. Without a little adversity. On the menu, Crows. Not a crawl closer, Moonbird. Birds of the dark everywhere. Meet your craftsman. Birds of the dark everywhere. Birds of the dark everywhere. Stop that! Are not for you. Stop that. Birds of the dark everywhere. Your greedy gaze. The moving pictures are not for you. I hear you sing around. I see you. Not a crawl closer, Moonbird. Faces behind faces. Birds of the dark everywhere. The pictures. They are moving again. Forbidden. It is forbidden. It is forbidden. Hush, no talking in the theater, fools. Stories. How I cherish them. Real as clay, as palpable as the midnight air. They're all we have left once the dark has taken the last campfire from us. The projectors tell a story of failure. The craftsman projects it onto his creations. He keeps building without love for his craft. He needs to see it.
The potter, stuck in the sinking clay in which he had dug so greedily, spoke his final verse. Here was I born, and here I lived. My refuge was the clay, and now the clay has played me false in a most grievous way. explorers discovered a sleeping beast. Each of them touched it and described it to one another. Its skin is coarse, said one. No, its ears are big, exclaimed another. The teeth are its most prominent feature, declared the third. Who was right or wrong mattered little, as the beast awoke and ate them all.
sorry reflections of the daughter. None of them will ever dance, ever feel the warmth of their maker's heart. They can never be enough.
After years of searching for her son, the weaver was convinced she had lost him to the dark. One night, there came a knock upon the door. "It's your son," said a voice. "Please let me in." Thinking this was some cruel spirit come to mock her grief, she remained silent until her son gave up and left, never to return again.
Most of my life, I've been afraid of the dark. When I was little, my childminder got annoyed with me and tossed me into a wardrobe as punishment. She let me sit there, alone, and I sat perfectly still so that no closet monsters would notice me. It was the longest, most terrible 15 minutes. Many years later, I don't know what happened, but now I love sitting alone in the dark. I get into the wardrobe, close the doors, and I sit perfectly still. It's like a void, empty, but not cold, where nothing exists and everything is possible.
Isn't that just the way? The father hoped the daughter would fill his heart with fire, failing to see that she needed a fire of her own. His princess danced away, and he stayed behind, cemented in his ancient groove. The heart is a bottomless pit, never sated, always craving for more. Enough. Keep on walking the midnight walking. Don't run all the way to your infernal doom. She will be there to gobble up the embers.
After a long while of following oversized snail-like tracks in the mud, trudging deeper and deeper into the mushroom-ridden swamps, the Muggle heard a harrowing howl. Upon a hill stood a looming figure, dark and still in the quiet of the night. Lo and behold, the Mulgrim. She thought to herself in slack-jawed awe. She greeted the creature with a quivering voice and, unable to restrain herself, asked, "Do you know who took the sun away?" The wind blew cold in the cave, its whispers strangely soothing to the Murgle. Talking to monsters had never been any Murgle's forte, but this meeting proved spectacularly disastrous. Barely escaping the gnashing teeth of the Mulgrim, she managed to escape by jumping into a lake, following its stream away from the swamps. Although the Mulgrim was far behind her, she could still hear its melancholy howl. "Mad with grief," she mumbled, "as I will be unless I find the sun again." Tired from running, she searched for shelter and found a dark, dank cave. Cozy, even by Murgle standards. The wind blew cold in the cave, its whispers strangely soothing to the Murgle. As it turned out, the whispering belonged to a pack of starving crawlers who had begun circling her, their language known only to the dark itself. "What are you searching for, little limb tree?" they sounded in guttural unison. "These are dark days, and your kind does not belong anymore." The Muggle gathered her courage. "I am looking for the sun. I know you crawlers eat fire for dinner. Did you eat it?" They sniffed her lantern hungrily, and instinctively, she offered its flame to them. The crawlers cackled like mad chickens. "Keep your fire, Clayling. Take it to the dark itself. Mayhaps there you shall find answers." And before the poor little Murgle could shriek, the crawlers had gone with the wind. Knowing not where to find the dark itself, well, everything looked pretty dark to her. The Murgle found her way back on the road, further away from home than she had ever been. The hills were looking stranger by the hour. The rocks upon them seemed to move. They were the head people, a peaceful yet grumpy sort who didn't take kindly to somebody's perusing their lands. They muttered at her as she passed them, but she couldn't make out their words. "What's that, little headlings? Are you saying you know who took the sun away?" But the heads only grunted and rolled away, back to the safety of their huts. Before she knew it, the little Murgle, lost and tired, came to stand. Before she knew it, the little Murgle, lost and tired, came to stand before the dark itself, with a burning question clenched in her fist. She felt like punching the dark with it, screaming it out like the howling Mulgrim, laughing it out like the starving crawlers who had nothing left to eat but the hope of others. "Who took the sun away?" it then asked the Murgle. Its voice sounded like a dark forest, deep and ancient. "It wasn't you?" the Muggle retorted. "You're its complete opposite. Surely you must be the reason it's gone." The Dark then replied, "I am but the absence of light, not its adversary. Light is because I am. How could I possibly hold it in my possession?" The Muggle felt her anger fade. She understood little besides one thing, that the darkness was not behind the missing sun, nor her suffering. The Wanderer asked the craftsman, "How do you make such perfect sculptures?" To which he replied, "Oh, there's nothing to it really. I go into the dark woods. I find the sculpture already waiting inside a tree. And then it's just a matter of carving it out."